This is number 8 on our list. Tomoe Gozen, a woman who fought as fiercely as any man in samurai legend. In the late 12th century, Japan was torn apart by the Genpei War, a brutal conflict between the Minamoto and Taira clans for control of the nation. It was an age when the samurai were cementing their place as Japan's ruling warrior class. In this world of blood and banners, one figure stood out, not because she was different, but because she fought with a ferocity that demanded respect. Her name was Tomoe Gozen. Tomoe served under Minamoto no Yoshinaka, one of the key generals of the Minamoto clan. More than just a retainer, she was his trusted commander, famed for her unmatched skill with the bow and the sword. Chronicles describe her as exceptionally beautiful, with long flowing hair. But her reputation was forged in combat, not appearance. She rode into battle, armored head to toe, commanding men with a presence that no one dared question. In an age when women were expected to remain in the shadows, Tomoe Gozen charged headlong into war. Visualize banners of red and white snapping in the wind, war drums pounding across the field. And in the midst of it, a female samurai, her bow drawn tight, arrows cutting through the chaos. Before she swung her blade and cut down opponents one after another. The Hike Monogatari, Japan's great epic of the Genpei War, tells of her bravery. It describes her as a warrior worth 1,000, ready to confront a demon or a god, mounted or on foot. She fought in decisive battles that shaped the fate of the country. Standing shoulder to shoulder with Yoshinaka's fiercest men, one of her most famous duels came near the end of the war. During the Battle of Awazu in 1184, Yoshinaka's forces were overwhelmed by rivals from his own clan. Knowing defeat was near, Tomoe refused to flee. Instead, she singled out one of the strongest enemy warriors, Ukeda Iyoshi, and rode straight for him. In front of hundreds of soldiers, she grappled him from his horse, tore off his head, and presented it as proof of her skill. It was a final act of defiance on a battlefield drowning in blood and fire. Her fate after this remains clouded in mystery. Some accounts say Yoshinaka, loyal to the samurai code, ordered her to leave the field rather than die beside him, believing it unworthy for a woman to perish in such a way. Others claim she fought to the very end, vanishing into legend after carving her path through the enemy. Later stories suggest she became a nun, retreating into a quiet life after years of war. Whatever the truth, Tomoe Gozen's name lived on. For centuries, she became a symbol of female strength and samurai honor. Plays, poems, and paintings celebrated her deeds. In a world where women were rarely allowed into the chronicles of power, Tomoe broke through. She became proof that valor had no gender. Imagine the battlefield of medieval Japan, banners falling, warriors locked in combat, and among them, a woman who commanded fear and admiration in equal measure. Tomoe Gozen's story is not just about a single warrior. It's about how legend preserves those who defy expectations. Her myth has endured for more than 800 years, shaping how Japan remembers its own past. This is why she earns her place as one of history's most hard-to-believe warriors.